Hello, welcome to the Podcorn this week. Good morning, Sammy. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm a bit sleepy, I've got to say. I allowed your younger brother to have a sleepover last night with his stinky, horrible teenage friends. And yeah, let's not really go into detail, but I had to go out to them at about 5 a.m. and they hadn't been to sleep, so I'm pretty pissed off, to be fair. Did you have a good night's sleep though?
Yeah, it was good.
Feeling pretty fresh, are you? Also, I mean, I'm a little bit because last night we watched a movie that we're about to review and it was a bit disappointing for me. So tell us, Sam, what are we doing this week?
So we're going to do Juror number 2 first, which is a Clint Eastwood film that came out last year. And
nice.
Then we're also going to do Napoleon Dynamite, which was your pick for this week. And I've got a lot to say about Napoleon Dynamite.
I wonder if people can guess which one we were disappointed with. What are we going to go with first?
Let's go Juror number 2
Juror
first.
number 2. Okay, I don't know why I really wanted to see this. I love a courtroom type drama. It really works for me. And also I saw that it was Nicholas Hoult, which was also exciting. So I was kind of thinking, this is going to be good. Also, something kind of cute about seeing him and Toni Collette back together after all those years ago when they were together in About a Boy. So yeah, I was excited. I'm very aware that this has just come out and I don't want to ruin any of it, any spoilers. So I'm going to read the synopsis of it from IMDb. So while serving as a juror in a high-profile murder trial, a family man finds himself struggling with a serious moral dilemma, one he could use to sway the jury with and potentially convict or free the wrong killer. Okay, that doesn't give too much away.
Yeah. Can I say the main premise of the film?
Yeah.
Because it happens 10 minutes in. So he finds out that he is involved in this court case, and it's basically, should I say what I know, which will then make me look guilty, or should I just say nothing, which will then cause this innocent man to go to prison?
Yeah. So when you say he's involved,
yeah,
he realises that he was actually part of what happened with the crime. So I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be shit hot
When I
good.
saw that sequence, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be amazing. He doesn't do enough with that basic premise, I don't think.
I mean, what was Clint doing? Clint Eastwood, was he having a snooze?
He's 94.
Yeah, I just feel like, I think if you've seen 12 Angry Men, and if you've seen 12 Angry Men quite recently, like we have, this is a real poor man's
very
version.
derivative of 12 Angry Men.
So from about 30, 40 minutes in,
they finish the trial.
It's all about the jury. Yeah. And they even mirrored some of the characters. Obviously, it wasn't all men. There were women in this one.
But the conflict was very similar.
Yeah.
With the
but
whole,
not as good.
Just wasn't as well done. I liked the J.K. Simmons character.
Yeah.
I thought that he was really good.
I mean, let's be honest. He pulled it out the bag.
I would have liked to see more of his character. He was in it enough to sort of make a bit of an impact on the case and stuff.
And I think you're right, actually, because when you said to me, it's only an hour and 50 minutes, perfect for a work night. And I was like, oh, great. Everyone knows films that go over 2 hours, it takes me quite a decision to commit to them. This really suffered for the short time because actually there was no character development at all.
Nothing really felt fully explored until they had that final conversation, Toni Collette and Nicholas Hoult. That was the only part where it sort of started to... It was still thrilling and it had a really, really, really good premise. The direction was good, the acting was good, everything was just good. I don't know,
it was very watchable,
more.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very watchable.
But I think probably a little bit disappointing for us. And I think because I'd built it up and been really looking forward to it, it just didn't quite have it.
I went into it sort of knowing the reviews of people saying it's good, nothing else.
Yeah, okay.
So that was my sort of expectation.
You weren't expecting a masterpiece.
I wasn't expecting anything amazing. No, I was still hoping that it would be just a really solid courtroom drama, and I don't know, it was a little bit too underdeveloped for such an amazing if someone else a better writer worked with that same court case, they could have pulled so much more out of it.
Let's just pull this apart a little bit, because who were the police officers working on this? Because I'm sorry, but surely you can tell the difference between a body that's been...
Oh, what, the coroner? Yeah.
Yeah, the coroner report totally had the wrong end of the stick anyway. And, you know, surely you can tell the difference between what's happened to a body. I won't tell you what's happened to the body. I just feel a bit like it was weak and it was wholly, you know? It was like, what the...
Yeah. It was definitely full of, like, holes if you start to think about it a bit too much. And I feel like a courtroom drama is one of the kind of films, especially like this, where it's like about like this moral dilemma. You want to be something where like you think about it lots and be like, yeah, that's really thought-provoking. But with this, it was just sort of like, if you think about it too much, it sort of falls apart a little bit. But I think that definitely they could have gone over a couple more drafts of that script and ironed out some of the flaws and like made some of the characters more clear. Like especially Toni Collette's character, they could have made her motivation for why she was like looking back into the case after it was already finished.
Yes.
Because it seemed like she was like very like
she's a busy woman
and didn't really care about it by the looks of things.
So why would she go back and start digging? Yeah.
But, I don't know, they need to have a bit more development to her, I think.
And what about Toni Collette? What else has she been in recently?
She's been in Mickey 17.
How was that? Was she good in that?
She was really good in it for the film. Tone of the film, she fit perfectly.
Okay.
I just didn't like
the film
tone.
Okay.
I enjoyed the film. I thought it was good, but it was very like messy.
I need to see that film actually. I've heard quite mixed reviews.
Yeah, it was good.
Is it worth my time?
I don't think you'd like it.
No, okay, maybe I'll give it a miss then. I struggled really with her character. I thought she was a bit bitty and didn't quite, like you say, she didn't give enough reason to do what she did within the film, and it's obviously difficult to give too much feedback on her performance without giving away the story. But I definitely think you're absolutely right. This one fell flat because of the script. It was a little bit weak on the story.
It was just too like surface instead of like digging any deeper into like what it was trying to say. It was very like that was solid and it happened. But
and were you surprised that Nicholas Hoult was so tall?
Wait, let me look up how tall he is.
Because I just we kept seeing scenes of him and he was so much taller than everyone else, males and females. And I'm not sure I expected him to be that tall.
He looks like he's a solid 5.
And if you think, no, I reckon he's over 6 foot. Yeah, I was going to say, because in Superman I kept noting as well that he was the same height as Lex Luthor as the Superman guy.
Yeah.
And that Superman guy is pretty tall, isn't he?
David Cornsweat is 6'5".
Yeah, okay. Alright, Nicholas Hoult didn't look small next to him, so I feel like, wow. Well done, Nicholas Hoult, on your growth spurt.
Christopher Reeve is 6'5" as well.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I mean, it goes with the package, doesn't it? If you're going to play Superman,
you've got to be.
They're not going to get someone who's like 5'3", are they?
Yeah, definitely. What else has Toni Collette been in? Oh, Hereditary.
Is she in Hereditary as well? So we need to watch that. She was also in a really good drama on TV called The Staircase a couple of years ago. But I initially remember Toni Collette for one of her first films, which was Muriel's Wedding, which I don't think you've had the pleasure of seeing, but you should definitely try and find time to watch it.
Yeah,
it's a classic. Not. It's a cult classic.
Okay.
About a girl called Muriel who's just a little bit unhinged.
I'm adding it to the watch list.
Yeah, I would definitely say you should watch it. I'll watch it with you.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what are you giving it out of... what was your letterbox score?
I gave it a 3 out of 5, so 6
me
out
too,
of 10.
6. And I feel a bit harsh for that. Like anything that Clint's put time into, I feel like we should be giving at least a 7. But I think it was the disappointment that knocked it down 1 for me. So I went into it like, this is it. This is going to be absolutely fantastic.
Look, Clint Eastwood has made some masterpieces though, so I don't think he needs... he can be pretty happy with what he's done.
He doesn't need my sympathy,
Yeah, exactly.
What's your favourite Clint Eastwood film?
Unforgiven, I'd say.
Never seen it.
It's really good. It's a Western, but it's sort of like an anti-Western in a way, where it just looks at all of the classic tropes of the spaghetti Westerns, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just pulls them apart sort of, and it's about the violence, and it's really interesting.
Does he act?
Yeah, he acts in it and directs.
Interesting.
It's quite like a somber. It's very good.
What was that one that I made you watch that you didn't love as much as me? Gran
Torino.
Yeah, Torino.
I enjoyed it.
Did you? Mm. I love Gran Torino. So he acted in that and directed it.
Yeah, that's what he does most of the time, I think.
Yeah,
but this one, guessing, he's 94, so too much.
He couldn't find a role for himself.
Yeah.
He could have been the retired cop, but I suppose 94 is probably pushing it a bit.
Too old to be in the jury, I think.
I mean, good job, well done then, Clint.
At least he actually, like, you can tell that he put effort into the directing, unlike, you know, like a Ridley Scott or something.
Ooh, that's quite harsh. And what do you mean he put effort into the directing? What specifically about the directing? Because I couldn't pull out anything.
Well, no, it was very, like, classical, like, the directing style. Like, there weren't any, like, big camera moves or anything. Yeah. It was just all showing what happened in an effective way, you know, good, nice-looking shots, everything was just, it looked good. It was
seamless.
It was a good-looking film, yeah. Like, you didn't notice that it was, like, well-directed, but it told the story in a way that probably it could have had a bit more bite to it if he was younger than 94, but...
I feel like you're being quite ageist here.
No, I'm just saying that it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, it told a story. It kind of did it fairly well. If you've got time to watch it, it's on Sky Cinema at the minute. What else is it on?
Just Sky Cinema.
Just Sky Cinema.
I think it's on, for any American listeners, HBO.
Ah, nice,
or
okay.
Is it just called Max these days?
It might be Max,
I don't know.
Who knows? Okay, maybe give it a watch. What else are we going to talk about, Sam?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Nappy Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first saw this film, when did it come out? Jesus, years ago.
2004.
Alright, when I first saw this film, which would have probably been 2004, 2005, I thought it was awesome. I love the geek underdog coming through. And I've actually wanted you to watch it for years, but I think you have to be of a certain age and also mindset to get it. And I am proud to say that I think you got it.
I got it.
What did you think?
If I rewatched it, I'd probably give it a higher score as well. That's the thing.
The thing is, nobody knows your score
I
yet.
I know. It was just so charming, and like, I loved all the characters. All the line delivery was so funny. Like, just the way they spoke was hilarious. It was just really lovely, and loved like the sort of like weird offbeat atmosphere. Reminded me a bit of Twin Peaks.
Everything reminds you of Twin Peaks.
It's because Twin Peaks is so good that
is it so
anything
iconic?
That's good is because of Twin Peaks. No, it wasn't that similar to Twin Peaks. It was just like similar sort of like vibe of like a bunch of like quirky sort of characters. It was really good though. I loved it. I did. What have you got to say about Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, I love it as well. I love Napoleon. I love his weird friend Pedro. I love Kip, his brother. I really love Kip, his brother.
Kip's good.
And I love Deb, the girl in it as well. Those are kind of like the notable, brilliant characters.
Yeah.
And also Uncle Rico as well is an absolute twerp.
Absolute dick.
And call out, I kept looking at him thinking, I recognise him, but I know him as a much older person. If anyone's thinking the same, the guy out of the White Lotus, the latest season, the bad guy who is the rich guy with the younger woman who apparently killed Jennifer Coolidge or whatever, it's him. He's Uncle Rico, but a much, much younger him. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, I kind of love that whole thing around how Napoleon finds his people. You know, he finds like Deb, he finds Pedro, and it's a bit of a geek fest, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
and some of the lines are just so funny. Like when he's going out to like the llama, what is it? Come here, you fat cow.
You fat lord.
You fat lord. Or like when he's got the tots, the potato tots in his pocket, and the guy goes like, "Give me some," and he's like, "No, get your own," and then the guy like smashes the pocket with all the potato tots in. Oh, yeah, he's absolutely brilliant. I don't know what else that guy's gone on to do. That role was made for him. I don't know how long it must have taken him to perfect that role, or whether it just came naturally to him.
I just really enjoyed it. What are some other banger lines?
Oh my God, stop. That's his favourite. Right, just looking at that guy. Let's see what else he's been in. I remember him from a film called Just Like Heaven, actually. Oh, of course, he was in Blades of Glory.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, that was like a film with, what's his face out of Elf. I don't know whether it's any good. I think I've seen it, but I don't remember it that well. It was a film with Will Ferrell. I think it's kind of like general dodgeball type fodder, so it's kind of funny, but nothing touches on humour as well as Napoleon Dynamite. And I seem to remember Napoleon Dynamite was at a bit of a time, like there was Juno as well that came out, I think, around the same time. Superbad. They were kind of like really unique and original, and they just nailed teen comedy in a really different way to what maybe had come before. So before that, there was like all the American Pies, which was very much about sex and tits and
not a fan.
What?
I don't really like American Pie.
Oh my God, I love.
I mean, I remember like enjoying it, but just I don't think it was that funny anymore. Like
exactly,
it's no Superbad. That's what I'm gonna say.
And Superbad has probably aged better than American Pie, which frankly, let's be honest, like the privacy issues, like those guys would actually have been arrested for what they did to Nadia, like screening her across the internet. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
So it's just not very PC anymore. Well. Yeah, it hasn't aged well in today's society.
I still don't know why it's called American Pie.
Dude, because his mum's made the pie and she leaves it in the kitchen and he decides to shag Jesus.
I didn't get that.
Okay, sorry. Sometimes you do need your mum to explain stuff to you. So there's a little joke at the beginning where his mates are kind of saying that being with a girl is like, imagine putting something into warm apple pie. I don't know why I'm telling you this on the podcast.
I'm fine.
But anyway, yeah, you're fine. You don't need to know this, but that's why the film's called American Pie.
Amazing.
I love that I can impart my wisdom onto you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mother, for that rather disgusting description. And it's fine, you don't really like apple pie, do you? Anyway?
No. I don't really like much pie. I should try it, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really had it before, but I quite like it, maybe.
I love an apple pie with a bit of cream and sauce, but yeah. So anyway, back to Napoleon Dynamite.
I've gone on another ramble.
What score are you giving Napoleon Dynamite?
I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Really? Does that mean that on a second watch you'd push it up?
Could become a 9, yeah.
I thought you'd given it a 9, actually. No, so you're giving it an 8 out of 10. You'd push it up to a 9. Is it the kind of film you'd rewatch? I'm not sure if it's the kind of film I'd rewatch that often. It's taken me like 15
It's a very just like cozy, nice film. It's short. You can just put it on and love it. I really like it. The dance scene especially.
Oh my God, the dance scene is brilliant. That's when he dances to the Jamiroquai song, isn't it? Dance, dance, dance. Yeah, and you know what? His moves are fucking awesome, aren't they? He can dance. Good moves. Like, could you dance like that? I don't think I could. And like, he doesn't even break a sweat.
I know. He just
goes
does
for it,
and then he runs off.
Yeah,
I love
the way he runs.
There's just so many like running jokes that go through the whole film.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is so well like in terms of like the way it's set up and payoffs. Like it will have him playing alone with the thing for the whole film, and at the very end. He is it Deb? She comes over and they play it together, and like you see him like learning how to do his dance moves, and then eventually he would have to dance in front of the whole school. It's just all the stuff like that, and it's just such a well made script because there's nothing in the script that's like, oh yeah, you could have cut that out, because it always links back to like a later joke or a later plot element, and it's all just so perfectly written. And
do you think him and Deb get it together?
Yeah. I think that's what the ending is.
Implies that they're... Do you think it's because of that line that he does earlier on? You know, where he goes, I see you're drinking 1%. Is that because you think you're fat? Because you're not. You could be drinking whole if you wanted to. I mean, what
So
a
good.
chat-up line.
So good.
What an absolute line. I want you to use that line,
I
Sally.
will, I will. And if they don't get it, then no.
Well, if they don't get it, maybe they'll just think you're being, like, super cool.
What, of that line?
Yeah. It's such a really nice line.
Is that because you think you're fat? There's just so many good lines. Tina, you fat lord.
Tina, you fat lord, come here. I kind of feel a bit sorry for the llamas, actually. Let's talk about Kit. And what was his girlfriend called? Was it
Like the short...
LaFonda or something? Like,
LaFonda.
I don't think I've seen him in anything else. He kind of perfected that role.
Oh, yeah.
And I
It was
love
really
it when
good.
he changes midway into the kind of like gangster type person. When LaFonda first came on, I couldn't quite remember if there was some joke around maybe her being a guy or something. But
That would
actually,
not have
it was
aged well.
just that wouldn't have aged well. But yeah, it was they fell in love, didn't they? Basically, she freed him and made Kip want more and made him leave the area. And I love, like, when Napoleon sees him getting on the bus at the end and he kind of, like, gives a little smile, like, like he's really happy for his brother for getting away. I mean, they've obviously had a shit life, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because they've got no parent. They're living with their grandma. Their Uncle Rico's a total loser, offender of some sort.
What?
I don't know, he just seems a bit dodgy.
I don't know, I just think he's a bit of a geeky kid.
Trying to sell his bust-enhancing pills to all the schoolgirls.
Oh, what? You mean the uncle, not Napoleon?
No,
That's what I
no.
thought you were talking about.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
No,
uncle.
the uncle is definitely a bit of a pred.
Yeah, sorry, that's the word I was looking for. A pred. He seems like a bit of a predator. I wouldn't leave him alone with anyone I know.
So what are you going to give Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, I love it. I think maybe I'd give it like a 9.
Lovely.
Lovely. I just think films like that don't come around too often. They're real gems.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I don't know if it's everyone's cup of tea or if everyone will get it. But I think...
If you just sort of go like, yeah, I'm just going to try and have fun with this and not think... Even though there's lots to think about with it, it's still just a really fun film where you can just watch it and be like, oh yeah, this is... It's just lovely. Like, the ending just leaves you with like the biggest smile on your face.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I just loved it.
When he's playing, when him and Deb are batting the ball around, but the best thing is just when they're batting the ball around and like he gets it to total round the totem pole and he's like, yes!
Yes!
Yes! And it's just like, I don't know, there's something really familiar about him to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think everyone can kind of go, I've had a bit of Napoleon in me. Have I had a bit of... What? Yeah. Everyone's got a bit of Napoleon in them, basically. He's a cutie. And that hair, Jesus.
That hair.
There's so much going on there, so much to unpick.
We've got a bit of time left, so I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
Now, recently, the New York Times did this poll on the top 100 films of the century so
I
far.
saw that. I nearly sent it to you.
So, yeah. Now, it was basically made up of a bunch of people sending in their top 10s.
Okay.
And I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but could you give us your top 10 films of the 21st century?
Top 10?
Just top 5 then, top 5.
Jesus Christ. Could you give yours?
Okay. My top 5 would probably be The Master. I'd have at number 1. That is, in my opinion, the best film of the 21st century.
You can have it.
It's
You're a free man.
Genuinely insane.
I mean, I like Philip Seymour in it, so go.
Then I'd have Grand Budapest Hotel, Synecdoche, New York, Wes Anderson.
And what's the third one?
Synecdoche, New York.
Synecdoche?
Yeah.
I never even heard of that.
It's
Have you
so
just made
good.
that up?
It's so good.
Okay, go with it.
Then I'd have Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, yeah, I love that film.
Yeah,
I might join you up there
And
with that.
then Worst Person in the World, which...
Sorry, who's the worst person in the world?
The film.
That was a film. Who's in that?
You wouldn't know anyone in it. But I watched it because the director of that film is making a new film this year, which was getting like a lot of Oscar buzz. So I'd be like, okay, I'm going to watch some of his older films. And it ended up being one of my favourite films of all time.
Were they in the top 100?
I think Grand Budapest probably made it. Eternal Sunshine probably made it.
Of course.
I'm going to look at the actual top 100 and see.
I'm just going to tell you my favourite films on Letterboxd. I don't know if they fit into your timings, but I've got American Beauty.
That's 1999, so just
So I can't
barely
have
missing
that.
out. Yeah.
Superbad?
Yeah.
I can have that? Okay,
Yeah, okay.
Good. I love that film. Arrival?
Yeah, you
Flipping
can have
love
that.
film. The Moulin Rouge?
Yeah, you can have that.
Can I?
That's like 2001, I think.
Wow. Doing well here. What other films do I love? Can I have Bridget Jones?
Yeah,
No.
sure. You can have Bridget Jones. What's some other bangers from June Part 2? That's
I'm not
gotta be
having
up
a
there.
June film in there. Utter shite. Could I have like no, I can't have The Beach, can I?
Yeah, you probably could have The Beach.
I like The Beach with Alex Garland. I think that will do me for now.
Alright.
I find it very hard to say top films because I'm going to be honest with you, I can change my top films week to week. I have a really bad recency effect. So if I see a film, I'm like, that's my favourite film.
Alright, so the top 5 were Parasite at number 1.
I forgot about that. That is a good film. I do like
it's
that.
very
I do
deserving
like that.
of...
Yeah.
Mulholland Drive at 2nd.
Not
which
seen it. David
love
Lynch.
it, yep.
You love that.
There Will Be Blood was 3rd.
It's a good film. It's a good film.
Really, really amazing.
Yeah. You watched that again the other day, didn't you?
I don't think I fully, 100% would call it the best of all time. Like, it's really, really amazing.
Yeah, okay.
But In the Mood for Love is 4th, which fully support that. Love that film.
Is that recent?
What do you mean?
Well, when was that?
2000?
Okay, so it's just skimmed in, yeah.
Yeah. Moonlight?
Have you seen that?
No, not yet.
Yeah, you probably should.
It's the only
It was
one in
alright.
this top 10, I think, that I haven't
Yeah.
seen. Oh, and Spirited Away. That made it into the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, Spirited Away is
I
a classic.
need to watch more
Yeah.
Ghibli films, to be honest. No Country for Old Men at 6.
Good film.
Eternal Sunshine at 7.
Just an amazing
It's
film.
so good.
And,
So
you know,
good.
also the dynamic between Jim Carrey and Kate
Yeah,
Winslet.
everything-
I mean,
everything
it's
about that
just perfect.
Get Out at 8. That's the Jordan Peele one. I don't think you've seen that.
No.
It's very good.
What's Jordan Peele done recently?
He did Us.
What are those weird films you've been watching this week downstairs? Smile. And, oh my
I don't think
God.
they've cracked the top 100.
They are really creepy.
Zone of Interest at 12. But Zone of Interest is interesting, but that's
No
up there.
Quentin Tarantino films.
Inglourious Bastards is 14.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, I'd probably put a Tarantino movie in my top
Brokeback
films.
Mountain is 17th.
Oh, yeah, sorry, can I add that in as well?
Yeah. Royal Tenenbaums is ahead of the Grand Budapest. Royal Tenenbaums is 21st. Grand Budapest is 22nd.
Which did you prefer?
I prefer Grand Budapest because
Yeah.
I think that stylistically it's better.
You're
but on
right.
like an emotional
It's
level,
visually
Grand
beautiful.
Budapest. No. Royal
Royal
Tenenbaums
Tenenbaums.
is better. Both of them are amazing. I love them both so much.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, from a visual point of view, Grand Budapest was absolutely amazing, and I loved the story. It was lovely, and I loved the relationship between Ralph Fiennes and that younger character. Oh, I love this list.
Bridesmaids is 32nd on the top 100
Yes.
films of the 21st
Some
century.
tripe in there for me. Whoop, whoop.
Ahead of Amelie is up there.
We love Amelie.
The Master is up there.
What film did I just try to put in and you said I couldn't have in?
What, American Beauty?
Oh, because it's too old.
Mhm.
Wow.
Whiplash, Oppenheimer, Anatomy of a Fall was up there as well.
Okay.
Um,
This is a good list then. I mean,
Yeah, there are tons of great films on here.
yeah.
Black Panther is up there.
Awesome list.
Good
So where
list,
can you get
good
that
list.
list from?
I just had it up on IMDb. I was looking at it.
I'll stick that in our show notes actually, so people can go and have a little recce and see what they think of
Look
it.
through the list.
Right, we better wind this bad
watch some
boy
films.
up, haven't
All right, good job talking. We went a little bit over.
Good job. Good job
job
talking.
talking.
Good job, Sammy. I'm going to give you, for your talk, I'm going to give you a 10. Yeah?
Yeah.
Catch you
All right.
all later.
Later. Bye.